What's up, everybody? Uh, I'm a little late. Maybe not a little late, but kind of late on this live. So I'm gonna go on through with it. Miss E, I'm so sorry. She was waiting for the 8 o'clock. It was supposed to be last night. Then, like I said, we had a glitch in the matrix. And then this morning had another glitch. So sometimes we just be glitching, y'all. I can't, always make the glitches disappear, but it is what it is. So I'm still do this live right now today. So I'll follow through with what I said. Oh, what's up, Miss E? I was just talking about you. Just talking about, yo, I'm so sorry. These glitches in the matrix is tricky, but we got it worked out. So I'm still uh, ironing out some glitches, but it's all good, y'all. I'm a little off key today, maybe because I'm actually at another friend's shop. It's doing some work on one of our company vehicles. So you might hear some noise in the background and all that stuff. But y'all know how I get down. I just do the thing. So whatever happens, happens. Um, what's up, everybody? Miss Cherry, Tamika Wells, Miss E, the moderator specialist of the century, Eli 80. We might not have too many folk in here today, but whoever's here, let's hit the likes so we can get the likes up and everything. And keep this thing moving. Stacy Jones, what's up? Louie, what's going on? Gift Edom, what's up over there? How's it going over there in Dubai, man? Let me know. Is it hot as it is over here in Dubai? What's up? I'm gonna have to jump on a plane and come see you. Send me that plane ticket though first. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Jimbo Khan, what's going on? What's going on? um, What's up, Jacob? How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. So, yo, everybody, hit those likes so we can have the same amount of likes as we got viewers. I'm gonna get into a little bit. I'm only trying to do like 30 minutes because I'm at somebody else's location. So, gotta be courteous. I'm outside, so it's all good. But I just titled this one real quick. I had some other thoughts the other day, so I wrote them down. Unfortunately for you guys, I didn't bring what I wrote them down on with me. But it's really not unfortunate. It's just one of them things. I'll do it on the next live. But I was going to go into the trap discussion. You know what I'm saying? Like I did the other live talking about the traps. Yeah, me and the fam, we good. We real good. We totally good, man. Like everybody else, duking it out every day, mentally, trying to keep them thoughts from overrunning what your priorities are, or what your goals are, is one of the tricks. But I'll get into the trap discussion again, and y'all chime in too. Kind of like you know, let me know like what some of your thoughts are as far as the traps that you encounter, or do you recognize the traps, or is what I'm saying kind of uncovering some of the traps you didn't know you was trapped in? Because the whole point of someone creating traps for us would be so that we're trapped. I mean, so if we get comfortable in the traps, which we all have, we're all comfortable in our AC, air conditioned house. Even if you ain't got no AC and you live in a tent, we comfortable in that tent. We comfortable with whatever gadgets and tech we get to use. And we so comfortable, we just complacent with it. You know, with life, we kind of complacent. A lot of times, you know, these devices, which we're on right now, so it's okay to use things in balance, but when we get too much excess, it always leads to something bad. So, you know, part of my routine is, and it's not easy, I'm just talking, it sounds easy coming out of my mouth, but it's not easy putting this stuff into play. It takes a whole lot of maneuvering and bypassing, you know, your feelings, bypassing what you feeling tired. So to push yourself past that tired, to keep things moving till you get it done is a challenge. To get out of muscle memory, bad muscle memory and bad habits is a challenge. That's you know, they know that we are creatures of habit. So the best traps is get you in habits that don't benefit. You know, get us in and stuff that don't benefit us to the point where it's detrimental. So it's like they use you like a battery, and when you're done, it's gonna kick you out, throw you in the trash. You might be alive, but you ain't gonna have no juice. So that's not the place we want to be in. We're supposed to be experiencing this level, because there's levels to this stuff, y'all. It's levels and processes to all this stuff. I wish I'd have been on this stuff at age 10. That would be monumental right now. But it is what it is. You get what you get when you get it. So you 90 years old and you just getting it, let's work it till the lights go out. Let's work it till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about these traps that have been set, and we got to untrap ourselves. We got to get to the point where, like I tell you all the time, your preps don't do you no good if you stuck in a bunch of traps and your mind ain't right, because you ain't got no way to really use them. You haven't trained enough, or you haven't thought about it. You know, just survival mode kicking in. Survival mode kicking in at the wrong time can get you killed. So it's like Louis said, it's in the moment living. Like it's the hardest thing to learn, but that's the most valuable skill set, I think, is to live in the moment. No matter what condition life presents itself to you, around you, you're still living in the moment on a high level, to the point where nothing can touch you. And I'm saying this easily because it's coming out my mouth. Putting it in play, whole nother ball game. So that's where the work got to be put in, is right there at the point of not saying it, not talking it, not reading about it, but then understanding that level and the processes that may come with it, or the processes you want to come with it, and then putting them in play it's so hard, but yo, every moment, you know, you're in existence. Somewhere in the interim, somewhere in them moments, you gotta have the thought, yo, I'm above this. This is awesome. Look, let me show y'all this sky. It's so pretty today. It's been pretty for like that for a couple of days. Ain't been spraying too much, but it's a beautiful sky. You know what I'm saying? So just to take that in right now, in one of my moments talking with y'all, and like take a deep breath and like, wow, this sure is the greatest moment I've been in today. You know what I'm saying? And duplicating that every day, that right there will change your life. I'm serious. If we could keep that type of energy up at every turn of the corner, something stupid present itself, we look up at the sky, wow, that's a beautiful, as long as it's a beautiful sky, you can say that. But I'm just joking. But you know what I'm saying? We can find something in our environment to say, whoa, I'm so thankful for this. Yo, I'm so thankful for that. I'm just grateful that I got 2 nickels in my pocket to rub together, or 2 million nickels in my pocket to rub together. Whatever it is, you constantly replaying, refreshing, reprogramming your thoughts to the point where you're always on top of the moments. And at the end of the day, we should be going back when it's quiet, and then replaying some of those moments, bringing them back up in memory, revisiting those moments, just to remind us in our subconscious, yo, my day was dope. So going into the next day, whatever resistance starts popping up, guess what? Yo, I've been practicing, yo, my days are dope. So I don't know what kind of, you're going to have to send that to somebody else. I ain't stopping here. I'm not dealing with that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Let it pass on by. People always got that old adage, I feel like I'm catching a cold. Don't put your hand out and catch nothing. You better pull your hand back in. Let that go on by. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mindset we got to have going into this new stuff that we're in. Going into all this so-called cataclysmic catastrophe, you know, yo, in this moment, you only got this moment anyway, right? So you only got this moment. So how many successful moments can I push content to myself to in a day? That's where your wealth would be derived from. That's where your Nothing can touch you. You know, MC Hammer stuff. Can't touch this. And literally be able to do it. They ain't just saying it. Nah, you ain't touch me. Not with that little stuff. You got to really push some serious energy my way that I don't want to touch me. But right now, you can't touch this. So that's the kind of stuff we got to be utilizing in and around all these traps we were born into. And then they keep adding on top of the traps, more traps. And they weave it together. It's like a weaver's loom. Y'all know the loom they use to weave. It's like a giant loom they using. Maybe they got 15 looms running different directions at all times, trying to trap, retrap. You know, if you get out of one trap, they trying to get you in another one, whatever. But just knowing that the traps exist, that's the first step. Then knowing that I don't want to be in the traps, or I want to eliminate as many traps as possible, that would be your second phase. Because see, it's levels to all this. Then at the end of that, you're going into working on untrapping. That's why they call it the trap house. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, they trapping folk. They trapping souls up in there when you're dealing like that. I ain't gonna get into all the details of that, and people be like, oh, so he knows some stuff. Yeah, maybe you know a little bit. But that's what we got to work on, making sure we're steering clear of, is that the traps that are already set and laid and set, we're just stepping right, we're gliding right over that stuff. Because you want everything you do and whatever existence you have left right now, because you ain't got tomorrow. I'm just reminding you, we ain't got 5 minutes from now. To be honest, this right here is the only time that's mattering in the whole world to me and you, is what you're doing right now and what I'm doing right now. I'm choosing to spend my time with y'all. Y'all choosing to spend y'all time with me. So we vibing good energy right now. Look like we done shooed away all the bad energy vampires that used to come on the lives and this, that, and the other. And we just vibing good energy right now. And that's dope. Because that's exactly what we're trying to do. Sorry, guys. An ant bit me. He was vibing that, feeling that good energy, and went up on my ankle and give me a love tap real quick right there. So had a little ant, what you call little ant visitor. But you know, that's the kind of energy we reciprocating at all times in these moments, is exactly what we got right now. So like, if we could start practicing this and going through the day on this level, this is going to be the levels that we want to stay on and be on right here, where we're always reciprocating good energy. Anything that's resistant energy, we just walk on past it. Like, you know, I had to practice like this. So here's a trap, you know, and I ain't got nothing against Harleys or trains for that matter. You hear the train in the background? So I don't have nothing against loud trains or Harley Davidsons or even trucks with big tailpipes, until they drive by me on purpose or spin out of the parking lot and make all that noise. Then I kind of, you know, want to react some kind of way. In my mind, I'm reacting. I'm not acting physically, but in my mind, I'm like, why would you go around here? So that's a trap. The traps can be as subtle as some resistance, something that's bothering you. And then our job is to find the way how to make it not bother us. Because once you get your energy diminished by something bothering you, that's when that stair step type of activity starts occurring, and you get dragged back down to the level you was trying to get out of. So we got to remember that, and remember that those moments are so valuable that we can't afford to let other people take them from us. You know, we can't afford to let all this media stuff take the moments, because you and me both, look, both, all of us, they done stole some energy from us. They done stole some hours, some days, some months, some years. Some people, they done stole 30 years. threatening that the world's gonna come to an end, and you better be prepared for it. How you gonna be prepared anyway for the world coming to an end? You know, not actually. Hold up, I'm gonna get back on that. I'll get back to the fire ant thing. I don't know what kind of ant it was. It's just a love tap. He's like, yo, I'm digging you, Major. I'm feeling you. I just gotta let you know. So I just felt a little something down. Ain't nothing. It ain't even itching, so it's all good. But that's that's the stuff we got to zoom in, zone into all the time, is making sure we're not getting caught up in them little subtle traps or them big ones. The world's coming to an end. It's been like this for 30, 40 years. The nuclear fallout between this country and that's about to happen. They've been talking about Russia and America for 40 years, probably 30, 40 years. And some people have been prepping that long. Can you imagine you've been prepping for 30 years for the end of the world? How many moments they done stole from you? How much of your energy they done took and reinvested and did something else against you while you still energizing what they doing? So that's what I'm talking about. It's bigger than just, oh, I gotta survive till tomorrow. That's really redundant. That's really the worst type of mindset to be in. I gotta survive another. No, you need to survive in the moment. You need to be alive in the moment, like really taking it all in. Cause everybody, me, you, and everybody got that last moment that our body is gonna be here. So if you just wasting all your time developing everything in and around survival, you're already losing. You already lost. I don't want to be the last person on the earth. That's the stupidest thing ever. I don't want to be the last 1,000 left. Or look, if I'm here, I'm here. If I'm gone, I'm gone. My energy will never die. What I leave in energy and what I learn here and start transferring forward will never dissipate. It's always going to keep moving. It's going, wherever I pop up next, or whatever version of body I get in, whatever it is, I don't even know how we going to look. You might be yellow with a horn coming out your forehead in your next life on another planet. I don't know. I don't even know if it's other planets. So I'm just thinking out loud through my imagination. Whatever it is, that's where I'm leaving my energy to get to. I'm not leaving it here in this place, the way this system is, for it to be kicked around, maneuvered, used against people and all that. So I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing none of that. So, they got all these vices out here. Like I said before, we got religions, we got monetary, economic, social classes, different classes of economics. We got different cultures, cross cultures, subcultures, analog cultures, digital cultures. We got so much stuff going on. And the whole purpose for them traps is to keep me and you separate. Keep you from agreeing with me and keep me agreeing with you. That's the whole point. As long as you have a planet like that or a structure like that, it's always someone to power play. Someone can control the power in between. When me and you start agreeing, no one can control that because we're in agreement. I stopped for a minute to see if that sunk in. Like, if me and you are in agreement, there's no power move. You have to now work at it to pry us apart. But as long as you got me believing this, and it's okay for people to believe what they believe and think what they think and know what they know, but when it's time to come together on an issue, that should be like, yo, yeah, we're not letting them serve lollipops and sugar-coated Cheerios and 3,000% granulized sugar drinks to kindergartners. Yeah, that's not going to work out good. We don't want to deal with it. We're not going to go for that. And everybody comes together and says, yeah, that's not going to work. If y'all don't shut that up and get some right stuff for these children, we just going to take them all out of the school. then now everybody's in agreement, no more power play. The power transfer comes back to those who come together, not those who stay apart. Like, for example, if I'm driving down the road and I see somebody with a Confederate flag in their front yard, right? And I'm driving by and I see the dude just fall over in the yard or fall off his lawnmower, like riding lawnmower, like he literally just fell out. I'm not going to hesitate to spin around and go help the cat. The flag don't mean nothing to me. Now it's about agreement. Like, you need help, I got some help. If you got on a Ku Klux Klan robe in the hood and you having a heart attack, I don't care nothing about what you was doing before. I can't judge you. You know, you might have on a Halloween something. I'm not offended by none of that, so I don't care. But do I care about people? Yep. Do I care to help people? Of course. So that's why I would just help. So if we could get away from all that, you black, you white, you this, you that, you this church, you that church, you this way and that way, get away from all that and just agree on something, then a lot of them traps, bro, the bros and sisters and bros, ladies before men. I got to be a gentleman. Sisters, grandmothers, mothers, because some of y'all ain't sis level, y'all at grandma level. Grandmother, the grandest, the highest level, grandmother. That's what that means, okay? Mother, this is mother, okay? Daughter, so on and so forth. But if we can get to this level where we're like this, where our thoughts revolve around without the stuff we believe in, and that's the biggest trap though, getting us to believe things in a way to separate us from each other. So there again, I know we can go back and say, right now, a lot of melanated brown folk and black. I ain't never seen nobody this color though, so I'm gonna say brown. We on this thing right now where history has covered up a lot of stuff. Okay, hidden it from us. They hid it from us. They also hid it from Caucasian people and Hispanic people and all kinds of people groups. Because the whole point there again is to steal your energy, which if you don't have knowledge of self, that's a big energy bag grab right there. If you don't even have knowledge of self, where you came from, that's a lot of control can be placed over you and your kids, for generations and generations. So that's a lot of what's going on right now is people are uncovering where you came from, like a first phase thing. And then a lot of people are becoming empowered by finding out this information, which then can set the stage too for people who had power before, who are starting to lose it now. It could be a war between the two groups, because now people coming into self-knowledge, historical knowledge of self and so on and so forth, and then finding out they were really in power and control of things at some point, and that was lost to another group who came in and started dabbling and doing what they're doing, who's controlling the systems now. So you just got to be careful with that, because that could lead to another trap, is what I'm trying to say. It could lead to a trap where, oh, I'm more superior than you. That's how the world works right now. Somebody more superior than you with money is paying your paycheck. Somebody more superior than you, because they on that level in the structure over you, because of information systems being removed or information being hidden so that you couldn't acquire it like they did. So now they got the upper hand. So it's just on a massive scale. So it's no reason to try to take anything down or apart. First is about, like I said, finding out what the traps are, and then diving deep and untrapping ourselves from some of them traps first, and then allowing that pristine energy to start emitting from us to the point where we affect change wherever we go. Whatever we say, whatever we do, we affect positive change in our environment, or the environment that we're in. That's one of my goals. It doesn't have to be yours, but that's just my goal. Is like, I want to be, when Major walks in the building, like, if there's some dead plants, they just start growing back. If people was unhappy, all of a sudden they don't know why they feeling awful happy, and they're like, wow, I just feel at ease around. That's one of my goals, is to change the atmosphere wherever I go. So I get more practice at it being overseas than being here, because the energy here in this country is really jacked it up to it. It's you're on an airplane fighting turbulence at unprecedented levels, being in this country. And if you're comfortable here, you can be comfortable, but you got to understand the traps first so that you can really be comfortable. Because if your mind is at ease, your comfort won't be coming from money related topics or money related items. No matter whether you have those or not, your mind is still at ease and you just chill. You just peaceful and you cool. That's my goal, is to get to that point where it is what it is. You come to my front door with guns and knives drawn and stuff, and I'm gonna look at you. It is what it is. Yeah, I know how to do some stuff. I know how to do a lot of stuff. But do I have to exercise that stuff if I can exercise it here before that happens, to the point where it doesn't even matter to me? Like, literally, you can't take my life. You can take my body, but you can't take my life. And this is the part where we get fearful in those kinds of traps, where we're always ready to fight. And trust me, I love to do martial arts stuff or kickboxing and shoot my weapons and train and stuff like that. It's cool. But then again, at the same time, you got to be careful, because you don't want to enter into the trap. The I take them out trap and they take me out trap, and we do the dirty work for them. Because that's ultimately what they want to happen, is us to do each other in. They ain't got to do it. They just move in and clean up and set up shop again. And this is the part where people don't get it. We're inundated with watching the traps on such a high level. We're preparing for the same trap. It's like preparing for the trap that you're in, the trap that you don't know about, and the trap that they're designing around them traps. We're actually helping them accomplish all this by staying in the trap, doing the trap, and even thinking like the trap. So if I gotta, as you're evolving in these energy patterns and levels to this kind of stuff, you keep going up in level. You don't want to go down in levels unless you need to duck. You got to duck, that's cool. Get right back up. But if you and me are ready to duke it out and to fight it out against whoever's coming to our front door, because of what they're showing us in the media could be the thing that's happening or gonna happen or they want to happen, we are officials of the trap. We're like for it. It's more than just, look, here's what I say. My life, anything can happen at any time. Like I said, you could just step in the shower, slip on a banana peel. How the banana peel get in the shower, who knows? Who knows what kind of monkeys run around your house and my house? Slip on a banana peel and you out of here. Okay? It was an NFL player, young cat, a couple of weeks back. I saw something somewhere. I don't even remember where I saw it. Got in the shower. They found him dead in the shower. He just signed, just coming up in the world, and found him dead in the shower. Yo, I mean, for all intents and purposes, he was on this rocket ship in the system going up, and then slipped on a banana peel, so to speak, and literally died in the shower. Me and you ain't got no guarantee, no, you're not even thinking this moment is my last moment, but it could be. For me too. So in the moment that you gotta find these traps, get rid of them, so that the pure energy can come on through and you can, in the moment, be out of the trap. The accumulation of moments out of the trap starts turning into real reality for you or me, whoever the one is who is controlling the moments. To control the minutes or the seconds in the minute, you're controlling your own narrative now. It doesn't, it's not predicated on anybody's power or, you know, wealth or any of that in that moment. They can't, if you let them, if we let them, they can steal the seconds and the moments. But if we're in control of populating them moments and seconds with what we want to occur in the, so like right now, I could say, I'm so healthy, I feel so great, and this is totally awesome. I'm going to have the best day ever, right? I could say that because I just said it. And I meant it while I was telling y'all, because that was one of the seconds in the moment that I just interjected my energy that I wanted to occur in the near future, in the next minute. So as I keep populating these minutes with what I want to inject them with, as opposed to accepting what's been injected, I'm in total control now of those seconds or those moments. And as those moments grow and build and start gaining momentum, this is the important part. When your thought momentum starts to pick up speed and headed in a direction, that, okay, okay, let me come check it real quick. In the moment that, in the moment or moments that you, sorry about that, y'all, he had to say something. I told you it was going to kind of be like that. And I'm probably going to end this live because I got to get in here and take care of this. But in those moments that you control and that you inject the energy that you want to come out and you gain that thought momentum, this is where you begin to get and go into your next level, the greatest level maybe that you've ever even been able to imagine. It's just right beyond, you know, it's just right there on the other side of that thought. So I hope all this helps. I hope all of y'all get something out of this. I did. And I really appreciate all of y'all. Hit those likes real quick. Let's get the likes up. And if y'all can leave some comments after this live post, bang, I really appreciate it. I appreciate Miss E moderating. C. Marie, I don't know if you on here, but shout out to Jack, shout out to Reggie Burnett, Kelly, Tamika, Brooklyn CV, Tamika, Deborah, Jared, Jacob, all y'all, Doopsy, Daisy. If I didn't, Jimbo, what's up? Anthony, Smiley Smile, Kelly. If I didn't mention y'all, I'll get, oh, it's beer drink. If I didn't mention y'all, I'll get you on the next one. I got to roll into these other minutes. Take that stuff and run with it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Much love and respect. Talk to y'all in a minute. This is Major signing out for another kind of cool live video. Peace. All right.